Brian Johnson?
Brian Johnson,
yeah.
a.k.a. Brian Johnson.
God. So what the fuck is going on with... She's been arrested multiple times.
What did she do? Beat somebody up?
She beat her man. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Goob Show. Today we're covering fitness influencers doing crazy things, being arrested. We're covering Drizzy Drake. Is he Draken? We're covering Brian Johnson, and if you know who that is, keep watching. Vlad, do you know who Brian Johnson
gifts,
is?
Man. It tastes good, man.
Oh, and we're sipping on some Form Energy today.
Form Energy.
As well.
This is pretty good. Grape Smash, best flavor for sure. Shout out to First Form. Those guys are doing amazing things. Obviously, thanks to Goob for having First Form here on the show.
Got to crack one. Wait, you guys hear this? All right. What's your favorite flavor so far? They've only each tried one flavor. Let's see what they say.
Grape Smash.
Grape Smash is yours and yours?
Pretty
Screaming freedom. I don't know what's in it, but it tastes good.
It's supposed to be like a rocket pop, I think. That's what it tastes like to me. Yeah. The grape's my favorite though. We had an argument, guys, before we started filming over the Grape Smash. I only brought one of them. It was an oversight. I thought it was going to be for me, and Ed took it out of my cold dead hands.
As soon as Goob said it's the best flavor, I had to take it.
So what are we talking about today, boys?
So we got a lot going on. I mean, we have Goob here back in HQ, and there's a lot of, obviously, news, a lot of updates people want to know about. Specifically, you know, the whole Ronnie news was definitely a big.
That's been a crazy situation.
Story. Obviously, we've been learning more about that situation, and it's still evolving, it's still developing, so there's not a lot
It's
we can
kind of
talk
mysterious.
about.
What do you know, Goob? What do you know about the Ronnie's illness?
I mean, it's one of the few things I have post notifications turned on for. They post. I mean, I've just seen them say, "Hey, he's in the hospital," and this, and I like that they're updating us because he's bodybuilding royalty. I want to know.
So far, basically, what we know is what the world knows is what the family's been posting, right? That's every news outlet pretty much ran the same thing, that he was rushed into the hospital, he's in critical condition, now he's in stable condition, and that basically he has some kind of blood infection. And now they're saying he needs a surgery.
I saw that, yeah.
Which is pretty serious, of course, but we wish Ronnie a great recovery.
There's
We
a
know
strong SOB that's going to get through this. It's probably Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
He'll be at an event in the near future. You know, hopefully everything works out for him. He has kids too. He has a lot of kids, right? Bunch of daughters.
He has 8 kids, I think.
Yeah.
8 kids, wow. Yeah, we had Ronnie Coleman, the King. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a great story on Ronnie and how he became 8-time Mr. Olympia.
But he's very resilient, though. I mean, you're right about that.
Yeah, he's definitely a hard man to kill, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Like, he's a savage. That man's wild. So, Godspeed, Ronnie. Get well soon, please.
If you were to, let's say, I don't know if we just spoke about, but if you were to find out some inside information, would you share that to your audience, or would you keep it private? Because
Do you know how much people tell me that I just can't say, or it's not right to say, like, all the time, man. I'm the keeper of weird secrets. For some reason, people just tell me.
For some reason, people don't believe that about Goob because Goob is very public about how he expresses himself. But like, I know that there's things that Goob cannot divulge.
No, people trust me with crazy shit, and I'm like, okay, like, fuck. I mean, I'll honor the word, but like, damn, it's dangerous. You're telling me this stuff, like, Jesus, yeah.
You have a lot of willpower, man, more than I thought.
a decent bit of willpower, a decent bit. It's hard. It's very hard.
But it's funny. This industry is relatively small, right? Like it's a big industry, but it's relatively small, and everybody talks about everybody, kind of like behind each other's backs. I guess.
Everybody knows everybody. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Yeah, I also have a giant encyclopedia of dirt on other people.
Oh wow,
that's my favorite.
Just in case.
Yeah, dude, my phone is filled with folders of just like little tidbits you pick up from time to time, and it's not enough to do something now, but in the future. Yeah, you never know.
Wow.
I wanted to talk about government stuff, but I'm not going to get in there because we'll probably get shadow banned if I start going into that about, the whole keeping secrets in case you need it for later.
Yeah. This podcast just got political. Everybody's tuned out.
Yeah, right. Like,
Speaking of shadow ban, have you ever experienced that? Is that a real?
Oh yeah,
is that a real?
Okay, so normal metrics on Instagram. So imagine just like a pie chart, because that's how they show it to you. Usually you're supposed to be 15% of your views are coming from your audience and 85% of your views are coming from exposure to the Explore page, Discover, outside world. Mine is the exact opposite. So 85% of my views will be from my people, and it's like 30 million views a month. on just an Instagram page, and then 15% from the outside world. And if you flipped it around, you're like, damn, it'd be like 100 million every single month. They're like more than
Do you know why that happens and why and how long that lasts?
Yeah, people report you, and you get like I don't know how they do it, but every once in a while I'll do a video on some chick that just goes fucking psycho on me, and she gets it reported for like a copyright violation or something like that. And every single time you get one of those strikes, they just imagine if it's like 100 is completely unshadow banned and 0 is nobody is ever seeing you and you are 6 feet deep. Like every single time you get one of the strikes, it seems to just put you down a rung. And it doesn't take you to 0. It's not like nobody sees your shit, but you get worse and worse and worse. So you get 6 strikes and you're getting like...
Which basically negates any type of following that you follow.
No, I mean, I still... Because I have crazy passionate people that go and find and seek out my stuff. But sometimes I'll get a violation and then people will be DMing me like, hey, I went to search up your page, or I was telling my friend to follow you and they couldn't find you. Like, what's up? Because I'm DMing you. I thought maybe you got banned. They make it so that if you want to search for your page, you have to type in the exact thing. You know, if it's at Generation Iron, you'd have to type in GENERATION.
Which is messed up because
right?
it's happened to us all the time.
Yeah.
It's because people sometimes get upset because we're releasing some sort of news or something that they don't like.
Yeah. Same shit happens to me
How
all
long
the
does
time.
that last exactly? So I don't know.
So it used to be like a year, but now I'm finding that if I get a violation, it's gone in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Because I just had one, and then 2 weeks later, it just said June 18th or whatever was like 2 weeks away, I would be completely good.
But when the shadow ban does happen, nobody notifies you, right? It's kind of like it's unspoken kind of. Right?
No, you can know. They don't tell you the extent of it and what degree you are down, but if you go into your account status, so you click on, there's like 3 lines at the upper right hand corner, click that, scroll down to account status, click that, it'll show you all the violations that you have, and you can click and see restrictions too, and you can see if you're shown on the explore page. For like 90% of my account life, it's not been featured on the explore page, which is kind of crazy because I've grown like wild, people just sending it to other, like if they never... There's been a few times, a few months here and there, like maybe like a week of a month that I've been completely unrestricted, and my page will grow like 100,000 followers in like three weeks, and I'm like, oh fuck, this would be cool. Just can't wait till somebody reports me, and then all of a sudden you get cooked. There you are.
Interesting. That's very good information. We did not know that.
It's getting better though. It's getting better. I'd say maybe like 2 months ago they changed. You can always tell when they change and things are changing, because if I post a video and it's a video and it goes nuts, I know that they've like temporarily took everything off because they're doing an update or something. You'll have that. Have you ever guys have that where you post a video that's garbage and you're like, why the f did 500,000 people see this in 3 hours? Doesn't make any sense at all. I posted one today just before I left here, and it was the dumbest video ever, and it hit like 300K in 30 minutes. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. This video is ass. But what it tells me is they're probably redoing the filters, and while that happens, I think a lot of that comes off, and then they put it back on at the end. I don't know. This could be Instagram conspiracy theory stuff.
No, you're spot on.
But I pay attention to this stuff. I watch the metrics, and you watch the lines, and they give you graphs. Now it's really cool.
Which is probably what Liver King is probably doing behind the scenes. He's probably like, let me see what
Who's
sticks.
Liver King? Brian Johnson?
Brian Johnson,
yeah.
a.k.a. Brian Johnson.
God. So what the fuck is going on with
So recently, he's threatened Joe Rogan to a fight, and he got arrested. We documented, obviously Generation Iron featured it, but it's gone viral. I don't know why he's getting arrested. I mean,
Devil's advocate
Just
here?
trying to fight him.
Did he actually threaten him, or did he challenge him to a
Came
fight?
to his I think it's the building where he hosts his show from, and he got arrested. But he's been threatening him, and then he's been posting weird videos. Like
I mean,
him
he's a
running
weird
down the
guy.
hall.
I'm watching it like it's the WWE. I thought it was a promo for an actual fight.
Is that an act, or is he going insane?
yeah, it looks like he did the movie too early.
Yeah. He's been also talking shit about the movie,
He's gone
saying
off
he hates
the wire,
movie.
this guy.
and, like,
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about Brian? Have you ever met him?
Never. I saw him actually. I saw him walking around because he's visited New York City tons of times, and I saw him walking around, and I was like, I don't even need to say hi. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody told me that allegedly he has some kind of a worm living inside of him that controls his brain.
He probably has a bunch of worms living inside of him. The guy eats like raw liver. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like Men in Black. Is it possible that Brian Johnson has a worm living inside
The
his
worm
brain?
is controlling him. That's
Oh, the worm's
He's
controlling him.
definitely been
It's
bitten.
possible.
He's definitely been bitten by a few ticks here and there. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I think he's a strange guy, man. Like, who knows? Maybe there's some. So there's either. It's actually funny. Like, he's a very powerful millionaire man, and we have to put him in one of two buckets. Either he is on a drug-fueled psychosis, or he's acting and really selling the bit. And I don't know which one it is. Or mind-controlling worm. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you. It's option number 3.
Well, he's definitely still selling supplements.
Is he really still selling?
Is he?
Ancestral supplements. I think they're still
I
being
haven't seen him. I mean, I don't watch his page that often, but I don't think I've seen an ad for it in forever. You know, he was like a millionaire before all this. I heard. Like he came into this as like, all right, guys, make me a crazy ancestral guy so that I can market this supplement line that I want to. Like he was like an executive, just a Brian Johnson, clean cut guy. And then,
we knew, actually, we were talking to his team, like, this is like years ago.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, we want to learn a little bit more about this guy. I mean, what's the end game here? He's like, oh, well, you know, supplements. And they were very strategic with what they were doing. They knew that they were going to release the supplements after he did this whole ancestral lifestyle. Yeah. They knew exactly what he had to do.
It was a plan,
He had an agenda behind it.
Which is why I'm saying we don't know if this is drug-fueled psychosis or more Liver King method acting, because he's nuts and like happy to. I don't know, dude. If you're a mega bazillionaire and you know you're gonna do some stuff, and like maybe him and Joe are even in on it, and you're like, I'll get arrested. I don't care. Like, what job application is Liver King gonna put in somewhere? Like, never, ever, ever, right? Like, he gets booked, and maybe it's kind of fun for the media, and you know it'll go viral. Like, you can guarantee it would go viral, and if it wasn't a real arrest, like maybe it wouldn't have won anywhere. We'd figure it out right away, and then he looks like a clown.
He always goes viral.
He's good at it. Maybe this is all a plan.
Like the
please, Liver King, please, it's a plan, and
like
you're
the
not.
Saratoga water thing.
Yeah.
Said it last time.
Yeah. Although nobody had to get arrested for that. Which is good. Which is really good. I don't know, man. I'm gonna conspiracy theorize that it is all an act and a plan. And I don't think Joe Rogan's that soft to call the police on Liver King for challenging him to fight.
Who would win in the fight, you think?
Huh?
Who would win in the fight between Joe Rogan and...
Joe Rogan would rip his limbs off for sure.
He knows how to do jiu-jitsu, right?
He's kind of built like Eddie Cohen. You ever see him?
Yes.
Like,
you know, people would love to see that fight, like a boxing fight between, or MMA fight between Joe Rogan and Liver King. I'd pay for that.
Maybe they're just trying to cash in on that. And they're like, you know what, man? We got to make this seem real. Yeah, let's get Liver King arrested. See what happens. Although he hasn't, like, he's still schizo posting every single day. I don't know if you've seen, but he's like schizo posting, making videos. Weird hotel
crawling
room.
on the floor and stuff. It's really weird.
Yeah,
but we'll keep you tuned in on Liver King. And speaking of Liver King, I know he has these like weird abs. People say
those are operational abs, right?
I don't think so.
No, real abs?
I don't think so.
What about now the other Drake? What do you think about his abs?
That picture came out, right?
Recently, a picture came out, right?
Everybody's been posting that picture.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think it's probably body sculpting. I would say, yeah. I would definitely say like some sort of 360 lipo or body sculpting. And there's somebody way more informed than I am on that, but I would say it's probably.
Is it expensive to get?
He's Drake. Who cares?
No, I'm just curious.
I'm sure he went to like the best of the best, and they signed NDAs and all that, stuff that all the celebrities always do, and that's that. Yeah, I'm sure he paid like 20 G's for like 3 hours of somebody's time to suck his ass out of his ass.
Man,
sorry, Drake. Somebody sent me one of the photos.
Have you ever met anybody in person that has had fake abs?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Have you ever been to Miami and gone to the pool? Like, what do you mean, bro? You're there. You're like, oh, there's one right there. Of course.
I guess you know what it is being in the bodybuilding industry. We see people that really do work hard. And
being in the industry, you know exactly when it's fake. You're like, all right, man. Like, yeah, that's not. Like the girl, there was one girl who went on stage with a BBL recently. I can't remember what her name was. But it's like very obvious once you get lean who has a BBL and who doesn't. Yeah, or it was like a PMAA, like one of those implant
The BBL
things.
I could tell. I just can't tell with the abs,
Really?
Do you respect somebody who got an operation to get abs?
I don't know if that's a foundation of respect. You would have to do something else. It's like, do I respect you? It's like you would have to do something else. Like, I don't care. This Drake, who cares, bro? Like, to me, it's like, Drake, you're going to bang the hottest women, as many as you want, for as long as you want, for the rest of your life, no matter what you look like. You could literally, okay, maybe if you look like Dave Blunt's, like, okay, that's... things are going to change there. But like, if you don't Dave Blunts, you're going to be fine. So I don't really understand it. It's got to be some weird ego thing to be like, all right, I need to do this. Like, Drake, you don't have to do anything. You could actually never leave the house again and just have a constant stream of hot women that are like, I'd do it. So who knows, man? I don't know. Got to get an album cover out of it. Or maybe he saw 50's album cover from Get Rich or Die Trying, and he was like, I'm going to do that so hard. And here he is.
Oscar De La Hoya got the ab operation too.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
He admitted it, actually.
Oh, really?
I've heard him some interview. He said, yeah.
Wow.
I did it.
His wife follows me on Instagram.
Oscar De La Hoya's?
Yeah.
Ask her.
I might send her a DM. Like, yo, hey, like, what's going on there?
I'm a big fan of Oscar. I like the way he works and promotes his fights and stuff.
He seems awesome.
Pretty funny. Clapback Thursdays are funny, too, to watch that.
My friend trolled him in, you know who Johnny Hamchek is? He's like this troll in Columbus, Ohio, and he just goes up to people and, like, says the craziest things and gets them in his, like, weird little world and, like, cons them or whatever. But Oscar was having absolutely none of it. And his wife was like, get away, get away. And he posted this ridiculous video of him, like, trolling the shit out of, like, a very tired and intoxicated Oscar De La Hoya. And it's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. I was like, Johnny, you got to take that shit down, bro.
Man, I got to check it out.
Leave Oscar alone. He's going to hurt you.
Have you heard, I mean, listen, the other thing is Steffi Cohen. She's in the news all the time.
Dude, TMZ.
You have featured her.
TMZ covered it. Fox, I think, posted about it. I've been seeing it
She's suing you?
everywhere. Huh?
Is she trying to sue you?
No. I think she's got too many legal problems to worry
She's
about.
so people that know, she's known as the power lifter.
Wait, no. Not a powerlifter. One of the best of all time. One of the strongest pound-for-pound women of all time. Right. And also a professional boxer. Right?
Yeah,
She has
a good record.
Yeah, I think she was in CrossFit. I don't know if she was successful in CrossFit. I'm assuming she was good in CrossFit.
She got arrested recently. Is that what happened?
Correct.
She's been arrested multiple times.
What did she do? Beat somebody up?
She beat her man. All right, guys, we have a bizarre update on Stephanie Cohen's arrest that I posted about just the other day. You guys missed it. She was arrested July 2nd for a domestic violence battery. According to TMZ, who obtained court documents, they got into an argument. He grabbed his phone. She thought it was her phone, and then they got into it. Cohen's accuser, which is Tristan Ham, her current boyfriend, told cops she scratched him on his neck and chest and tore his pants pocket during the incident. And then she alleged that he had hit her with a closed fist and scratched her on the face. The story that I was told was that she has an ex-boyfriend that they're like always beefing and they have some sort of live court case going on right now, or he's saying this and she's saying this or whatever. She was arrested a year ago for grand theft because he alleges that she stole all of the equipment out of his gym, which it's kind of on video, and then she listed it on a Facebook Marketplace, and like, you know, there is some proof to the pudding there,
right? And
then this time she was arrested. This ex-boyfriend that she's beefing with, they have a house together. They were selling the house. Allegedly, they were all at the closing, and when I say all, I mean ex-boyfriend and his new woman, her and her new boyfriend are at the closing of this house to inspect it or walk through or whatever. Allegedly, new boyfriend and her get into a physical altercation. And then allegedly, either it was like the painting crew or the management company calls the police, and she ends up getting towed away. TMZ covered it, and they said that she was claiming that he punched her in the face with a closed fist, but the police didn't see any evidence on her, so they arrested her instead of him. And it should be noted that he's a professional boxer. So, like, I don't know if if her story is really checking out.
He probably
there.
didn't punch her back, right? I'm assuming he probably.
Apparently, I mean, I don't know. Apparently not, and I'm assuming he testified against her if she got picked up. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a fall from grace, man. Pretty sad. Pretty sad.
So what do you think she can do now?
I think she should get back into fighting, honestly. She should start promoting that boxing career, really. Like, you know, like that's what I would do if I were her. Be like, yeah, beat his ass. Yeah, and you, Holly Holmes. You know what I mean? Like, do a WWE level call out. She could really spin this thing into a positive. Is it a positive? I don't know. She could spin it into a paycheck. Maybe not a positive. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of my favorite lores. I don't know why, but every time something happens to her, people DM me. They're like, "Did you see this?" Like tons of people just DM me like, "Did you see this now? Did you see this now?"
It's a story that went viral for sure for a while. But man, you know, there's a lot of things in the industry, especially in the bodybuilding industry, that always come around. I mean, for instance, one of them is Chris Bumstead. Is he coming back? And you always hear in these radios and these shows, "Hey, he's coming back." Now we heard from one of the Tarek. Who has a podcast, I think Muscle and Fitness, and mentioned that he would eventually come back What are your thoughts on that? As
Not eventually. He said this year, and
He said this year at one of my shows, please buy a ticket. Chris Bumstead's coming back. Yeah, no, it's. I mean,
we heard it. We heard it's a rumor. We heard it's
I
not
respect
true.
the marketing hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be there. He will be there in the audience.
Yeah.
He will be on the stage handing out an award. No, I think. Why would he go back? You know, it's like he's done. He did everything that he could have ever possibly wanted to do, and he won in every way, shape, and form that he could have ever possibly wanted to win. One of the best champions in classic physique that we've ever seen and may ever see. Why would he go back and be like, "Let me try open bodybuilding"?
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
So you don't see him coming back.
He has way less reasons now to do it too. He has a kid at home. And the difference, you guys know, there's no secret. The difference in gear use between these classic guys and open guys is it's a jump. It's a magnification. It's exponentially harder. Not harder, but exponentially worse for you. And why would he be like, all right, well, now I have a kid I want to live really long for. Let me do even more. It doesn't make any sense. I could never see that happening. It would be nonsense. Totally.
Interesting.
Tarek made the news, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's good to say it. Yeah, good on you, Tarek. I would say it because you make the news.
Just make whatever claims you want and then go get into the headlines.
But okay, he said Sivam will return to men's open this year at Olympia. He wasn't specific. He could be handing out an award for the men's open. That's still true, right? It's still true. I respect that hustle. I just don't think it's good. Now, if it happens, then I'd watch it for sure. I don't think it would, though. I couldn't see Chris being like, yeah, this is totally worth it. You have everything that you want. You have supplement lines and business and industry that you set up. You have a legacy that's awesome. Like, why would you?
Would you watch? Let's give you a question scenario. Would you watch Kai versus Phil come back, or would you watch C-Bump Men's Open come back?
What would you rather watch? That's a good question.
Kai v. Phil. Yeah, 100% Kai v. Phil. Only because we just want to see it.
How about the people in the watching? Please leave your comment. Let us know what you would rather watch as well.
They're gonna say C-Bum. But me, Kai versus Phil for sure.
We have to make it happen.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Maybe like an arm wrestling match or something.
Okay, if somebody told you years ago that a Mayweather and McGregor would never fight, would fight, would you ever believe it?
If you told me years ago, I'd say who's McGregor?
No, right before it happened.
Right.
Oh.
That year.
Oh, I can see it happening. I
really?
think Floyd is like, yeah, man. If we get paid, I'll do some sick, crazy.
At that particular time, people would not comprehend that because, first of all, Dana White would control McGregor's, and he would never. You know what I mean? It was like
it made sense to me. It's like these guys are gonna get paid like $80 million each to like have an exhibition, basically. Yeah. Like, is McGregor ever gonna win that? No. Does he think he's gonna win? No. Is he gonna do it? Yes.
It's all about the anticipation.
Yeah.
What can happen?
If you're McGregor in that situation, though, like that is the biggest slam dunk. Yes, please, let's do it immediately. And like you don't lose any legacy because you're not a boxer. You can't lose a belt. You can't lose a title. You're not even gonna get hurt that bad. You're fighting, a boxing match versus MMA, and it's like, wow,
it's a no-brainer. Yeah.
How much would you pay for pay-per-view to watch Kai and Phil compete? What's the most you pay for pay-per-view?
At least $9.99. At least.
What's the most?
At the very least $9.99. At the top, most I'd pay.
The most.
$11.99.
Damn. So if we're selling it for $100,
Dude, this is the industry where everything's free. What do you mean pay for it? I'm gonna wait for somebody to stream it, and then I'm gonna rip it. What are you talking about?
That's rough.
Illegal,
That's rough.
okay.
That's rough.
I'm gonna pirate it. What are you talking about? What do you think this is?
Hey, you know what? That's the world we're in now.
It's the world we live in. It's a tough dog eat dog world out there. It's too expensive. Do you pay per view stuff?
Yeah.
You've paid. Okay, guys, this is what we call a lie detector test.
Yeah.
You've paid for every UFC match you've ever watched.
No. I don't watch UFC that much, but I've paid for UFC before.
No, but Vlad. No, I mean, in his defense,
times.
he does pay for boxing and
Yeah.
You've paid for every boxing match.
He does.
Ever.
Not every single one.
You've never streamed one.
Stream one like on
like
Instagram?
find like a link.
No, where you're like tubi.com/
No. If I don't want to see it live, I'll watch it on YouTube the next day.
Thief. See how easy that was, guys? Thief. This guy.
You also need the connections to have those links too. You know what I mean? Not everybody has those connections.
It just gets sent to me. It's weird. I don't know. Thank you guys for my link farmers that do it. But every time there's a big event, I just get a link from there's 6 guys that'll just be like, hey man, I don't know if you're watching it tonight, but here you go. And I'm like,
yeah, no, I know this guy. I know. I'm trust that. There's friends I have and people that I know that they get these links. I don't get them.
I've never sought
I
it
don't
out.
Ask, but
I only know about these events that are happening sometimes just because they send me the link, and I'm like, oh shit, I'll put it on tonight. That's cool. Thanks, bud.
They do it for Olympia. People stream Olympia on their Instagram lives. It's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't want to watch it on an Instagram live. I don't care that much about watching some fight happen or whatever. And on the Olympia, it's the high quality stream that matters because of the nature of the event. So I'll pay for that begrudgingly. $99.99. Wasn't it $100?
No, I think it was a few years ago. It was $25.
You got to pay for
$35.
Friday night. You got to pay for each individual thing.
Yeah, it was $100. That's pretty steep. That's up there.
Yeah.
But it's the best, biggest bodybuilding show in the world, I suppose. So, C-Bum may be the next year in the open class, guys. So get your credit cards ready. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for another episode of the Goob Show. I have Vlad the Pirater here, and we'll see you guys around.
Brian Johnson.